You know, this is the maddest we've gotten on You're Wrong, and it's over spaghetti. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the You're Wrong podcast. I'm your gracious host, Zach Minyard, hosting with my co-host, Ben Pena.
How's it going?
And we are joined by two lovely fucking guests, our friend Courtney, Ben's roommate Courtney. Courtney, how are you?
I'm good.
And an out-of-towner, but a definite clowner out here, Evan. Evan, how you doing?
I'm doing great. It's great to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We were going to record last night, but we were like, we need our boy Ben, and we need our boy Courtney, and we need our boy Evan, all the boys together for one big podcast. And we're fucking here on You're Wrong.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, and we've been drinking?
That's always a goodie.
Only a little.
Yeah. Only a little. Just no. Cheers, everyone. Cheers.
If you couldn't tell by that sound, it was a very bad cheers.
It was alright. It was alright at best. I need a new beer though.
You do need a new beer. You gotta have the beer.
Ben, why don't you introduce us to our arguments as I get a new beer?
Okay, so here's the deal.
Yes, thank you.
Soda pop, sody pops, cola, Coke, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of it out there, and some of it's better than the others.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the deal. What is better? We're going to discuss this on this podcast. You have so many different options. You have Sprite, you got 7-Up, you got Sierra Mist, you got Dr. Pepper, you got the Mr. Pibb. You got so many options. Which is the best?
I think the most interesting thing about sodas is they're like sister sodas that compete with each other. Like, they're not trying to make an original new soda. They're trying to make a better version of an already existent soda. Exactly.
You know, I didn't
No,
even
not
think about
exactly.
that.
See,
I really didn't think
not-
about that.
not all of them. Like,
No, not all of them.
like Coke and Pepsi, they're two different things.
No, they're both colas.
Yeah, all of them are colas.
No.
God, you're...
It's like RC Cola. Remember that?
Yeah, RC
Oh,
Cola
shit,
is
I've heard
awesome.
I never had
Hell
it.
yeah.
It's good.
Never had it.
It's
good.
good. It's
I forgot about
underrated.
that.
Fell to the
It's
wayside.
Definitely better than Coke.
It's hard to find.
It is hard to
You're
find.
right.
It is.
But yeah, you know, so many different options. So we really need to. We only discuss the important issues on this podcast.
Yes.
Like video games and soda because we're fucking neck beards.
Listen, we were going to talk about much more serious issues originally, but then we started drinking, and we were like, I don't think we're in a good place to talk about such serious fucking issues. Courtney's taking selfies during our professional podcast, and
Rude.
Very
all this
professional.
bullshit's going on.
I'm sending it to one of
Fucking
Ben's
rude.
ex-coworkers.
Yeah.
Which ex-coworker?
Eric.
Hey Eric, if you're listening, you're definitely not because you probably have better things to do.
All right. Fuck.
God, this is a shit show.
Let's get into the arguments.
Hell yeah.
My life is a shit show. Who are we kidding?
God bless.
Alright, so we gotta start out with the OGs.
Mhm.
We've already a little bit discussed this beforehand, so this is gonna be a pretty rapid portion of this debate.
Yes.
Coca-Cola or Pepsi?
It's Pepsi.
It's Pepsi.
It's Pepsi.
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 Courtney?
I'll be devil's advocate and go with Coke.
Okay, now we're gonna tell you why you're wrong now.
Thank you.
Because
We're gonna gangbang you with this because it's 3 against 1, and we're totally gonna wreck your shit right now.
I'll be
'Cause
the 13th man.
why do you like Coke more than Pepsi? Take your swig. Mm-hmm. She's getting ready to bust our bubble.
no, she isn't.
She's gonna wreck our world real quick.
Yeah, that's
No, I'm not. Who am I kidding?
Mm-hmm.
Because Coke is a classic. It's a classic drink. It's a 1800 drink. Come on now.
You know what else is a classic? War. War is a classic.
Now,
Do you
Ben,
like war?
Ben.
Slavery
Ben.
has existed for a long time. That's a classic.
Guys.
Do you like that?
Guys.
Huh?
Yes. Did you know that HEB was invented in the War of 1812 versus it was Charles Butt and Sam Moulton, and Sam Moulton took that L?
You're gaslighting. You're gaslighting.
But
I can
she
tell.
said but.
She did say but.
But
For all you listeners at home, it is confirmed that Courtney did say the word but. We are very family friendly.
B-U-T-T.
Courtney, please. We're very frank.
Can you not use that kind of language on this show, please?
Jesus Christ.
Fucking
Jesus
troglodyte.
Christ.
I just slurred my word. I should lay off, but I'm still drinking.
So anyway, Pepsi is the best soda. Because when I drink Coke, every time I drink Coke, I swear to God, I get like a thing on my teeth, like a filament or something.
Yeah, it's like sticky.
I don't know what's up. It makes my teeth feel like fucking sandpaper. I gotta go brush my teeth immediately after I drink Coke. I don't know what the fuck's up. And Pepsi doesn't do that, and it tastes lighter than Coke a little
It
bit.
tastes better.
It tastes better in general.
Yeah, it's not just the teeth thing, which is like huge.
It is
Because the
huge.
teeth thing is super
Flavor
annoying.
is
but
garbage. I
the-
would
yeah.
rather drink raw sewage than Coca-Cola.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, maybe not that far. But I would... God, Coca-Cola tastes terrible.
It doesn't taste terrible.
It tastes
It's
terrible.
It does not
definitely
taste
not
terrible.
as good as Pepsi.
It's not as good
Sure.
as Pepsi, but it does not taste terrible.
Yeah.
Soda pop, it's the worst soda pop. The only reason it was popular is because they put cocaine in it, and then the
I heard
government said no.
that was a lie.
No, it's true.
Is that true?
I think it's true.
You think it's true?
I can't. Let's.
We need big facts.
We need a
on
fact
here.
checker.
Big facts, please.
Okay, so
I would
while I'm
drink it if I
fact
had
checking, why don't you move us on to the next portion?
Okay, next portion we're gonna talk about Dr. Pepper
Oh my God.
versus Mr. Pibb. We have some strong opinions here on Dr. Pepper versus
We also
Mr.
have
Pibb.
some wrong opinions. Zach, why don't you tell them the wrong one? Right
Dr.
now?
Pepper is better than Mr. Pibb. Fucking
Wrong.
at me, fucking fight me.
You're a fucking idiot.
Are you all against me on this?
Yes!
We're all from Texas and you don't like Dr. Pepper more than Mr.
I
Pibb?
will-
What the fuck are you
I
saying?
will suck Mr.
We're not all
Pibb's
from
dick.
Texas, first of all.
Dude, Mr. Pibb fucking... It's so good. It's like what Dr. Pepper wishes it could be.
Yes.
No.
It's like-
No. Mr.
Dr.
Pibb
Pepper
is
could
the
never.
impersonator of Dr. Pepper.
And yet it's better.
It's not better.
It's
It tastes
way better.
flatter. There's so much
Dr.
rich
Pep-
flavor in Dr. Pepper. There's a
no rich
richness
flavor.
to it.
No,
Yes.
It's
no.
pretty- it's pretty
supposed to be
dumb,
like a cherry soda, right? You can't
No,
taste the cherry.
no, it's not
Sucks
supposed to be a
dick.
cherry soda. It's got 23 unique flavors,
23
asshole.
unique shitty flavors.
You're a
You know-
dumbass.
you
You're
know-
so fucking
For,
stupid.
you know, for it having 23 flavors is pretty shitty compared to Mr. Pibb's
Which is one flavor.
Mr. Pibb. It's Mr. Pibb.
Yeah!
Mr. Pibb is like spicy cherry soda. What the fuck does that mean? It don't taste like a spicy cherry nothing. It tastes like asshole. You know what? I like Mr. Pibb. I like Mr. Pibb.
I like Dr. Pepper.
I'll drink a
I
good
like
Mr.
asshole.
Pibb. I love asshole. I eat an ass several times. Bills, if the option comes, I'm gonna take a Dr. Pepper over a Mr. Pibb any day.
See, that's wrong. It's
Wrong.
really wrong. But you know, like I said, Dr. Pepper, it's good. But then Mr. Pibb said, hey, why don't we take this 23 flavors and make it a good one?
You're a bitch. I hate
You're a
you.
bitch. Dude, don't get mad at me because I'm right.
Oh my god. Did you fact check?
No.
Ben's fucking walking away from this podcast right now.
I know.
I just won. I don't know what the fuck I
After this, I'm
want.
gonna get a beer.
Yeah.
Do you want a beer?
Just have a beer. No, you have to get a bad one. We
Yeah.
don't want you to have
Yeah,
the
you can't have the
one.
good beer. You gotta get a bad beer.
Yeah,
why
like
don't
2
you
or
go-
3
Hey,
of those
I gave you a
years.
good one.
Yeah.
You gave me
Yeah.
a shit
You
one,
gave us the
Courtney.
shit
That's
one.
what I was saying, like 2 or 3
I
of
thought you
those
loved me. I
years.
thought you cared. You know you love me. You know you care.
I def-
You know
Okay.
that
Alright.
I'll be there. Cut this out, Ben.
I'm leaving it in.
Please.
Okay, next soda pop.
Wasn't it Sprite?
It's Sprite versus 7-Up versus Sierra Mist.
Go! Sprite!
Sierra Mist.
Okay, here's where it gets a little
Okay,
a little
okay,
muddy
okay.
for me.
Explain yourself.
I like Sprite a lot.
Okay.
I like all the different flavors they have.
No. We're counting the one original
Okay,
flavor.
the original?
Yes. No,
I
there's
think
no.
it is Sierra Mist.
I might have to go with 7-Up.
Okay. This is a well-rounded argument here. Now, Sierra Mist is not popular.
It's not.
It's hard to find.
It's only
Yeah,
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, yeah.
Yeah, they have it at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I think they have it at Freddy's as well.
Oh, yeah.
I think if it's a Pepsi restaurant, they
They have
carry
Sierra Mist. But when I have a Sierra Mist, it's so crisp and refreshing. And 7-Up, I can't fuck with 7-Up. I don't know why. It tastes really like generic as hell to me. But a Sprite's a good contender. I love a Sprite, but I think Sierra Mist is doing Sprite better. I don't know.
A Sprite makes me feel sticky on the inside.
That's how 7-Up makes me feel.
But Sierra Mist makes me feel floaty.
It makes me feel clean and
crisp.
bubbly. Yes.
It's just so crisp.
And that's what I want out of my lemon lime soda. I want to feel crisp.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to feel sticky on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. It's like,
I think if
Sprite, fix your shit.
as long as
Sprite is
original
good. It's
flavors
okay.
go, I'd probably go with Sprite over 7-Up.
That's what I'm
Okay,
talking
change this fucking answer.
Yeah.
about. Yeah, I like the energy.
If we're talking about
I like
just
the
original flavors,
Mm-hmm.
A Sprite all the way.
I'll go
Sprite.
Sierra Mist.
Sprite.
Sierra
No,
Mist.
I feel like Sprite has a crisper taste, and like for me, like I always, I feel it in my heart whenever.
In
I
her
drink
heart,
it.
in her fucking soul.
In my fucking
That's right.
soul, it hits me, and
That's
I'm like,
right.
oh fuck.
Preach
Yes,
it.
Yes.
Sprite.
Preach it, girl.
Yes.
Preach
I'm
it.
like-
yes.
I'm like, man, shout out to my man LeBron,
Mhm.
the god of Sprite.
Sprite cranberry.
Sprite
Ooh.
cranberry.
Or the lemonade or whatever it's called. Ooh.
Oh yeah, the lemonade.
But we're
Yeah.
not,
Not a big-
talking
not a
lemonade.
big We're talking about
We're
the-
not talking cranberry.
We're not talking about the
We're talking
tropical
the
berry shit at McDonald's. We're talking about OG Sprite.
OG Sprite.
Yes.
Sprite. Yeah.
OG Sprite.
Man, that when
It's
you get
cool
that
as shit.
McDonald's
I hate
Sprite,
that
man, that
McDonald's Sprite's good. The tropical berry mix, whatever bullshit.
Okay.
no, but McDonald's Sprite in general.
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing I want to talk about.
Or Bucky Sprite.
No.
Try Bucky
Here's the
Sprite.
thing I want to talk about. Soda in the can or in the fountain.
Okay, that's what I
The
was about to
fountain.
say.
Yeah.
Because like some
Fountain,
fountains are a lot different than others.
That is true, but I feel like a fountain soda is always going to be a little bit better than a can.
is,
yeah.
But I
It's
think
always-
a
it's
bottle
always
is better
best.
than a can as well.
Can is
Yeah.
better than bottle. Fountain's better than all.
No, bottle's better than can and fountain's better
I
than
agree.
bottle. I
You're
agree,
wrong.
yes.
I agree.
Now there's a reason that the fountain is better than the can and the bottle.
Because it's a pure syrup.
Well, the syrup is actually engineered to be sweeter
Really?
because you're going to be pouring it on melted ice.
Who did this?
So it's supposed to dilute, but as a smart man, as a big brain idea, I keep only enough ice to keep it cold, so that I can have more soda pop. Because if
Very
I'm
smart.
paying an absorbent amount of money for a soda pop, then I am gonna get more soda. The ice is actually more expensive for the restaurant. The markup price on soda is so high.
Yes.
It's crazy.
And it makes no sense because it's just fucking syrup.
God damn it, Courtney, you just ruined the
Yeah,
whole
ruined
We're gonna
the goddamn
we're gonna have
really?
to-
Guys,
we're gonna
wow.
have to ruin it.
Wow.
We invite you on one.
They're gonna have to cut that out.
We're gonna have to cut this out.
They're gonna have to like actually go in and edit that out.
We're actually gonna have to print this out on the printer, get our scissors,
Yeah.
and cut this out physically,
Yeah.
rescan it, and make the wavelength again.
No, what I'm gonna do, what you're making me do, is I'm gonna look at the binary code, and I'm gonna change all the ones and zeros to edit out the sneeze like it was
Add
never
2s
there.
and 5s.
So you're hearing
Add
this.
2s and 5s. That's the hack.
That's my favorite base 2 number systems.
You know
Why
what?
don't
You know
set
what these
one number?
coders are fucking up with? They're only using 1 and 0.
Yeah, there's so many more
There's
numbers.
so many
what the
more
fuck?
numbers.
I know,
What the fuck?
There
Fucking
is,
idiot
though.
coders.
Like 27.
Hey
They're
coders.
so stupid.
2. 3.
Four.
You mean 1
7.
1?
Fucking.
You mean
Slam.
you mean
Nice.
0 1 1 1?
No,
No.
I mean 2.
That because that's wait hold on. No, I was wrong. It's not 0 1 1 1. I'm a fake coder. I'm sorry, guys.
Idiot.
But Coca-Cola did
Been there,
contain
Hope.
cocaine because it was made from the coca leaves, which
Okay.
so it naturally had it.
Yeah, there's a video floating around YouTube of a guy who made coke like from his house, you know, and like the flavors he put together, you'd be like, is that really what coke is? Because how do you describe the flavor of a coke?
Bad.
How would you describe
Bad
the
Pepsi.
flavor of a coke, like a Pepsi or a Coca-Cola?
Type 3 diabetes, man.
That is true. But he was like, we're putting like herbs in here, putting fruit, we're putting all this shit, and not fruit's the last thing I think of when I think about Coke. But when he
Honestly?
put it all together, I was like, huh, I guess that really is the flavor of Coke.
It's just so much shit that it's unidentifiable.
Yeah.
Exactly. I went to Spain, and I was explaining to this German girl about Dr. Pepper. Then, god damn it, Courtney. And I was
You're never-
Are you okay?
Courtney is never invited on the podcast again because she's unable to stay silent.
She interrupted our first podcast with the
She
laundry.
interrupted our first podcast. I messed up that word. Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs.
True.
When we went to fucking Spain, we had to explain to a German girl about Dr. Pepper, and because they don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
Yeah, a lot of the sodas in like Europe, they're all like fruity sodas.
Yeah.
Like the Fanta and the Sprite. They have this thing called Aquarius, which is kind of like Sprite. It's like a lemon limey thing, and they have an orange variety too. They like the fruitier shit. We have darker sodas here, but we were trying to explain the taste of a Dr. Pepper, and we couldn't.
It's like
So-
trying to
Have
explain
you
a color
tried
to a
it?
blind man.
Have
Yes.
you tried Beverly?
What's Beverly?
It's an Italian soda. It's
No.
fucking dumb.
It
It
sounds-
tastes
What if
like
the-
wax. It
what if-
tastes nasty.
Is
What
it
have
bad?
the Italians done for anyone?
Yeah,
They stole
Spaghetti.
China. They stole everything from
Spaghetti's
China and more.
gross.
Spaghetti.
What the fuck did you just say?
Okay.
Spaghetti's
Are we
nasty.
about to-
No, yeah, we're getting into this. We're getting into this right
okay.
now. We're getting into this.
One now.
Did you say
Spaghetti-
spaghetti's gross?
Spaghetti is bad.
Spaghetti is trash.
Evan, back me up. Evan, back me the fuck up real quick. What the
Will
hell
Evan
did you
be
just
right?
say?
I don't think I've
Evan.
spaghetti either.
Ooh.
Yes!
For those of you listening at home,
Now,
because
okay.
this is not
No,
film.
no. Explain. Evan, explain. Evan, explain.
Let me clear this up.
Yes.
Let me clear this up.
Chicken spaghetti's fine.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, chicken
Shut the
spaghetti
fuck.
is
That's a different beast. We're talking
That
plain
is
ass
true.
spaghetti
You're
with
right.
the
Plain-ass spaghetti
meatballs
sucks.
and
You're
the
right.
tomato sauce.
You're
The-
right.
the
Chicken
meatballs are
spaghetti
good.
is
Shut up.
very different. But I will. Okay. I don't like spaghetti, but if somebody makes spaghetti and gives it to me,
Oh hell no.
I will eat spaghetti.
I will not eat
But
spaghetti.
I'm never gonna be like, hey, give me some spaghetti. You know what I mean?
I had no idea you felt this way. I didn't know you guys were so wrong.
Like, if it
You're
was
wrong.
between Satan and spaghetti,
Satan and
Taste-
spaghetti.
Are
Satan's
you
fucking
ki-
awesome?
Are you kidding me?
That's like saying.
Are you kidding? A good old, because you guys don't know how to make tomato sauce. That's what I'm putting my money on.
no.
You know
it's
what's
just-
better? Tomato sauce is the worst sauce.
Listen,
It is.
no, what the fuck did you just say to me in my
It's-
goddamn
It
ears?
is the worst sauce
It's
of all
like
the
the
sauces.
last tier. It's like
Listen,
the lower
listen,
tier.
listen.
It's like it's trash. It's
Listen.
It's like Econ Max trash.
Listen.
Yeah.
Okay, you get your herbs and spices. You get your olive oil, and you get here's the fucking kicker. You get your San Marzano tomatoes. That
See,
is
tomatoes
the
are
good
trash,
shit.
though.
You are
You're wrong.
what the fuck? Tomatoes are good. Well, yeah,
Tomatoes
what
are-
the fuck?
Tomatoes are
Tomatoes
good.
are trash.
Now, how are you gonna say tomatoes are good and say tomato sauce is bad?
Tomato sauce tastes different than a fucking tomato.
What?
is
No, it
true.
doesn't. No,
No,
it
it
doesn't.
doesn't.
It's
No,
like
it
tomato.
doesn't.
What the hell are you
It's a
talking about?
different beast.
It's all tomato.
He is
Really?
right.
No.
Tomato sauce
Tomatoes-
tastes
It's
different.
got so many
gross.
different ingredients. Do you
Except
think a
tomato
Dr.
soup.
Pepper tastes like each individual ingredient? You fucking idiot.
You know, this is the maddest we've gotten on You're Wrong, and it's over spaghetti.
It's because it's garbage.
No, it's
So-
not. What
Yes,
the fuck
it
are you
is.
saying?
It's
How is
garbage.
it garbage?
That whole combination, trash. Whoever came up with it,
What do you
trash.
like? What do you like? The fucking fettuccine sauce?
I like
Yes,
yes,
Alfredo
fettuccine
sauce?
Alfredo's
Alfredo.
good.
No.
Yes.
I can make the perfect Alfredo sauce. It is still not my favorite sauce.
You know,
I-
That's because you're
Alfredo.
bad at cooking.
I'm good at cooking, you
Alfredo.
asshole.
Wait. So we can all agree that Alfredo is top tier. Yes.
No,
Amen.
no, it's
Hallelujah.
too rich.
Raise
You know
your
what?
hand.
It's
I'll
too
go with that.
rich.
Alfredo.
Yeah.
Alfredo.
Alfredo.
We're peaking.
Yes.
We're peaking
Little
so
chicken
fucking
Alfredo?
hard.
These poor mics are gonna die.
I'm gonna die.
This is gonna be unlistenable.
This is.
This is by far the worst
Here's
podcast.
no. This is the greatest podcast ever made because it's so unique.
Because it's so
Because
bad.
it's so bad.
It's so bad.
It's like that video of people recording at the 7-Eleven in the 80s. It's
What?
bad,
What?
but people... You never seen that video?
No.
These people with the camcorder in the 80s recorded just like 7-Eleven at 2 in the morning near Walt Disneyland. And it's such a weird video because it's like the 80s and people aren't used to like cameras everywhere.
like-
and it's just like a snapshot of time. But it's a bad video.
It's like-
It's just a guy talking to people at 7-Eleven at 2 in the morning in the 80s.
It's like,
Like 80, 82 or some bullshit. And this is what this is. It's just a bunch of of drunk idiots yelling about spaghetti and soda.
The spaghetti's trash.
Okay.
It's like the lower
Okay,
tier.
we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. To
That's
spaghetti.
enough about spaghetti. Everyone knows it's bad.
Shit.
Let's move on.
Anyways.
Everyone, please put in the comments your feelings toward these things and tell us your opinion because I need some help about goddamn spaghetti.
Well, if
what
you-
the fuck is going? No, you know what? We're gonna keep going. Okay, so
There's only
spaghetti
there's only
and
one
meat
opinion.
sauce and spaghetti and meatballs. Like, which one are you going with?
If I have the choice,
Yes.
it's the meat sauce.
Okay, see, that's the right answer.
But I don't want the meat sauce on spaghetti. I want it on something good.
What do you? Okay, so you think the red sauce would be better on something else?
Like a good
Yes.
classic lasagna.
See,
Okay.
Lasagna's a whole other animal.
Okay.
that is a
Red
whole
sauce-
other
I
animal.
You can't put
Yes.
Alfredo on lasagna.
Okay.
Wait.
What, Courtney?
Okay, so I hate spaghetti and like red sauce. But put like red sauce on like lasagna or something. I'll fucking
hell yeah.
So you hate the noodle.
I hate the noodle.
You
Yeah,
hate the
I
noodle.
hate the noodle.
See, I can understand hating the noodle.
I think it really drags spaghetti down.
It really does. Because even with spaghetti and Alfredo, that's trash too.
Hold on.
What the fuck is this podcast?
No.
No one's gonna listen to this.
I hope everyone listens to this.
We're speaking so much. This is like Joe Rogan meets Alex Jones Part 3. Like, there's so much truth in this.
But it's
My eyes
complete
are
bullshit.
My real eyes.
My third eye ain't blinking.
Stupid.
Abe Lincoln.
I got hair in my second eye.
You got hair.
Second eye?
Yeah, one
Nice.
of the two. Oof. Courtney, what the fuck are you doing?
You had so many opportunities to eat before this podcast.
For real. And now you're waiting until like halfway through.
I'm not gonna mind my business.
Did you get that pizza like 20 hours ago?
Yeah, she wanted to cool down to ice cold temperatures, which brings me to a point that I now want to talk about.
This is just food arguments, I feel.
Hot pizza or day old cold pizza?
Hot pizza.
Damn it.
No, here's the thing. Day old pizza's great, but you gotta heat it back up.
No, that's like how you ruin it.
Yeah.
That's how you ruin it.
It's
the cold
either-
pizza.
I've
It's either
talked
cold pizza or fresh pizza.
I've talked about
You
this
can't
a
really
million
do it.
times. You gotta eat food piping fucking hot.
No.
Because you can never shut up. You can never get food as good as you can get it unless it's fresh from the fucking oven, from the fucking
Well,
pan,
yeah.
from the fucking everything. And that's the only. Even if you microwave it or reheat it, it's never gonna be that same.
Well, duh.
Yeah.
So you gotta eat it like that. You gotta eat
It
it like
ruins
that.
the consistency.
There is just something about waking up
Yes.
half drunk
Yeah,
and eating a cold pizza.
a cold
Right
slice,
out-
and I can enjoy a cold slice
right out of the
but
fridge.
if I'm heating it back up, it's still a different pizza.
There's-
It's still a different
Yeah.
beast.
There's nothing wrong with reheating a pizza. I think it's. I don't
No.
know.
It's
It's like
acceptable.
You have to eat it cold.
there's different. Oh god, this is hard.
You
It
have-
is hard.
You have to eat it cold. Like,
You don't have to eat it
Hard
cold.
You do.
You don't have
Yeah,
to
you
do
right,
these
babe?
things.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm with you, Zach.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Evan.
Well, y'all
Yes.
are wrong.
You don't
No,
have
no,
to
no,
eat
no,
it
no.
cold.
Copyrighted.
Copyright.
This is gonna be like our version of React. We're gonna have to copyright the phrase "you're wrong." You just
I
see
would-
it anywhere. Just copyright strike those.
You're
videos.
wrong. You can never say you're wrong ever again without paying us like 25 cents.
Dude, I'm down.
Love it.
All right, that's cool.
Top 10 money making schemes
Yes,
of
you're gonna be-
2019.
Cheers to a.
Alright, so you're going to be hearing this after a cut. I don't know where I was in the story, so this is going to sound really bad. But joining us now is Steve, our resident expert on everything.
Steve, welcome to You're Wrong. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
That's great.
But, I would have been doing better if my plans had gone through earlier.
Shit.
But,
You sound like you need
it's
a beer.
alright.
Yeah, it sounds like beer talk.
It sounds like a beer.
Do you need a beer?
It sounds like beer o'clock.
Oh my
Beer
God.
club. It's 5 o'clock
I think
somewhere.
I'm good with this.
Okay.
All right.
It's got a drink.
It's mine now?
So
No, taste it.
here's the thing. Y'all shut the fuck up. Anyway. So moving along, so we get there. $10 cover charge, right?
Yeah.
I swear to God, if y'all don't stop talking. And then
Sorry.
so we get to this place.
Okay.
$10 cover charge. You're thinking, wow, Please make more noise, Courtney. I swear to God, why don't we just get you a fucking trombone? Why don't you just play the trumpet while this podcast goes, huh?
Because I realized I bought this earlier and now I have 2 more.
We got beer, we got
Jesus.
Malibu, we're good.
Yeah.
Amen.
This is really good.
God bless.
Mike's Hard Lemonade, thank you.
Thanks,
for your
Mike's
service.
Hard. Sponsored.
Shout out to our
This
sponsor,
podcast
Mike's
was-
Hard Lemonade.
My Squarespace.
This podcast was...
Squarespace.
Audio, what is it, audiobook?
Audible.
Let's, this
Yeah.
podcast was brought to you by
Stamps.com.
Audible.
Stamps.com.
Go to the You're Wrong pod. Go to audible.com/You're Wrong for your 1 month free. You get 2 audiobooks. I've personally been listening to Game of Thrones. I really haven't, but I can't say it.
You see, I've been listening to Mein Kampf a lot, and
Yeah.
Oh,
But
that's
I've been,
such a good
there's a
book.
lot of truth in it.
He's
Really,
got
Yes.
points.
he's got points.
Y'all been listening to, I've been listening to Dr. Seuss, you know, Cat in the Hat.
Oh, Dr.
that's a
Seuss is
classic,
my favorite
classic.
author.
A lot of people don't read
Yes.
it. A lot of people don't get it.
Redfish, bluefish.
Let's go,
Classic.
come on.
One fish, 2 fish.
Classic.
Yes.
Oh, a real thespian.
Iconic,
shit.
honestly.
He knows his
The
shit.
king.
Classics. The classics.
Okay, so $10 cover charge.
Okay.
We get in, right? $10 cover charge. So we were expecting they're gonna have a keg or something, you know, some kind of provision because $10.
Mm-hmm.
That was $20 for 2 people to stand in a pen
Yes.
of drunk people
Yes.
and not be given anything.
Yes.
So we were there, we were pretty pissed off, and the girls like took 3 sips of their drinks, like, oh, we're done. So they gave us, they're like, like they gave me like half a liter of Sprite mixed with half a liter of Malibu, and they gave Evan the same thing, but Evan has restraint and I did not, and I'm a passive drinker. If it is in my
your
hands, I'm
Yeah.
going to be sipping it.
Amen.
And sooner rather than later, I realized it was all gone. I had drank.
Drunk.
I was very drunk because I went. It was such a fast deterioration. Like I was having conversations, and then 3
Yeah.
minutes later, I was gone.
Ben had his little 2-liter bottle of Sprite, and he finished it, and I was like, "Let me grab that for you." And he was like, "No,
Iconic.
no." I
Honestly,
was like,
that's so
"No."
iconic.
I had to grab it from him and throw him away. This dude couldn't even sit.
Man, I
We were
was.
I
sitting,
couldn't
we were sitting
stop.
off to the side, and he was like falling over while we were sitting. And he had a cigarette and threw it on the ground and like tried to step on it but missed. It.
Moving on.
Yes.
Does anyone have any news topics they'd like to discuss? Because I have one, and if you'd like to re-look something up that you read or do something,
I was
in the
thinking about
meantime,
something, but I can't
Go
remember,
for it.
so you can go ahead and
I
start.
saved this to my notes because I thought
Mhm.
it was absolutely terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So, if y'all haven't heard, there was this girl that died on the front steps of the emergency room.
Nice.
What?
There was a lot of failures in the system, but even like the doors were locked because I guess it was like the ambulance doors, and the nurse said she had checked, but she really didn't do a thorough job. This woman died with help 2 feet away.
Jeez.
It's really
Christ.
tragic.
Where?
Like here?
Let me look up the city. I have the article here.
What the fuck?
Let's see. I don't know.
Isn't healthcare a bitch in America?
Yeah.
I know so many people that need help and they won't get it because it costs so much fucking money.
It's really a terrible thing.
It's so shitty.
Let me go ahead and read this script.
Read-
Not script, but the transcript.
Okay.
So, 911 operator. This line is recorded. What is your emergency? I'm at Somerville Hospital. I'm sorry, where are you? Somerville Hospital. Okay, sure. What's the emergency? I'm having an asthma attack. I'm dying.
No.
Whereabouts are you at the hospital? Emergency room. Okay, I can't get in. Let me get you into Somerville. You're outside? Mm-hmm. Are you in the parking lot? Yeah. Are you in a vehicle? No, I'm just outside of it. At the door? And then she says, asthma. And she says, are you at the door? Yeah. The 911 operator says, yes? Yes, I'm at the door. I feel like I'm dying. And that was the end of the call.
Damn.
Damn, that one hits home for me.
Yeah,
because
for
I
real.
have asthma. And like having asthma attacks freaking suck because like you feel like you're gonna like freaking die at that moment.
Damn.
Like when I played soccer, like I had to go down, like straight up, because I could not breathe.
It's crazy.
And so like the fact that she had help like 2 feet away, it's like fuck, like.
What did the
Yeah.
hospital say about that? Did they say anything?
I don't remember. I can see if it's here, but I don't think they just kind of said what the failure was. She went through the wrong doors, honestly, because she's panicking, obviously.
Yeah.
But it was really a failure on the nurse's part because the nurse didn't do a good job at checking to see if she was at that door.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, for real. Like she called 911 at the hospital.
yeah.
Like she did everything that she could. You almost fucking threw that pizza on the floor. Courtney's taking a pizza out the oven right now.
This is the worst.
This is a good podcast.
This is awesome.
This is
This
such
is
a
the
good
best
podcast.
podcast.
A puss
This
cast.
is really good podcast.
Welcome to Pusscast.
Podcast.
You dropped your vape.
Oh wait, what was
Ben
that?
vapes. Ben vapes. Everyone make fun of him.
Ben
Ben vapes.
Nerd. What a
Loser.
nerd.
Zach doesn't vape.
You're just jealous.
Yeah, you are jealous. You can't blow fat fucking clouds like I can, idiot.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Yeah,
does that
neither
hurt?
can
No.
That hurt?
No.
Oh, cover up the pain. Ooh.
Ooh, you got me. Ooh.
This is bad. Welcome to Pettycast.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl.
It's your girl Courtney. Welcome to Pettycast.
Welcome to Pettycast, and I'm the #1 petty girl.
Welcome to Bad Bitches Podcast. We're joined by the baddest bitch in them all, Courtney.
Zach.
Yeah.
And Zach.
And Zach.
Zach
Zach.
Slappy.
Zach Slappy, the baddest bitch you know.
Oh man.
Mm.
But yeah,
Yeah, boy.
it was really.
This is like water. I'm way too
It's
nice.
Bud
so
Light
not
is
good.
a little watered.
It's gross.
It's dad beer.
It's
not
dad
good.
beer.
It's
It's
Why
the
do you
worst.
get
But I
Bud
keep
Light?
drinking it.
This
Same.
podcast
I
is
keep-
sponsored by Bud Light.
But
I
like the
keep
trash
drinking it. That's
beer.
the tagline of Bud Light.
It's not good, but
I
drinking
hey,
keep drinking it.
hey, it's beer.
It really is.
It's
Like,
all that's.
honestly, it tastes
It's all
like
that's
water.
there. It's
Yeah,
really
drink
gross.
it.
It's the worst.
It's
Maybe
fine.
I'm like
It's
not.
okay.
You've been drinking like sugary bullshit all night.
Yeah.
You know what's
Right?
funny? We have
like
like 5 minutes of
water.
podcast
Yeah.
total right now.
Yeah.
No, we have about. I'd say. a
We've
good
been recording
30 to
for 43 minutes.
I'd
Yeah,
say we
but
have a
like
good
how much
30,
of this is
Probably like 30.
how much of
25 to
this
30
is
Like-
minutes
take?
is good.
30 seconds.
Exactly.
Okay, I want to talk about the goddamn. So everyone saw Notre Dame burn down,
Yeah.
and then everyone got mad at people making jokes about it. Like, yeah, because people
I
were.
didn't see
I never
that.
came either.
There was so much weird shit going on on the
there
internet about Notre Dame, just like people reacting to it. Because here's the thing, like I'm an art student, like we
Right.
study about this bullshit all the time. It's a building,
It's a fucking.
but
building.
it's a building, but it means a lot. It still means a lot. Like I
Yeah.
understand people getting upset about it, but at the same time, it's a building. I'm right in the middle.
No
I'm right
one
in the
died.
middle.
No one
one
died.
died. Yeah, I'm right in
Yeah,
the middle.
it's
It's
just-
like oh, it's kind of sad that happened. But
It's
I'm not
an
like
old building.
They're
Yeah.
gonna rebuild it.
Old, yeah,
Here's
it's a
the
really
thing.
old
They were
Here's the
renovating
thing.
it in the first place.
here's the thing.
It's not OG.
Exactly. This building has been around for like 200 fucking years.
Yeah.
Who cares? So who cares?
More than 200
I think
years.
we should
It is
care.
constantly being the Globe
But-
Theater burnt down. They rebuilt it with sprinkler systems. This shit happens.
Like
Yeah.
honestly, like it brings out, it's like okay, whatever.
Yeah.
It's an old building.
But
what the
people are
fuck do you
getting
expect?
Yeah.
fucking furious online. When anyone makes any sort of jokes about Notre Dame, they're just
Isn't
like,
there a movie
holy
about
shit.
that?
About Notre Dame? The
Yeah.
Hunchback.
Oh.
Yeah.
People have been posting photos of that. And that doesn't even relate to any...
It's not the same.
But there was... Here's the funny thing, is that they're remaking it, correct?
Really?
Right.
And so
I didn't.
they need... Shut up. And they need info about it. And you know who got a lot of info about Notre Dame? The team that made Assassin's Creed. So they're going to the Assassin's Creed fucking Ubisoft company for their info on Notre Dame so they can rebuild it.
Is Notre Dame gonna have loot boxes now?
Yeah.
That's great.
Notre Dame is gonna have a new release every year.
Dude, I can't wait to buy the Notre Dame loot crate
Mhm.
so I can get a marble fade.
I can't wait to
flip knife.
I can't wait to pre-order Notre Dame.
Pre-order Notre Dame.
Dude, it's gonna be a loot box. For
And there
sure.
have been a lot of articles that have been like, maybe the new Notre Dame shouldn't be burdened with so much Christian meaning.
Okay, that's kind of dumb though.
Wait,
Yeah.
It's
it
a
was a church,
Christian
right?
building.
It's a church.
It's a church.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Imagine if a mosque burned down. Like, maybe we should put so much Muslim meaning into Mecca. Like,
It's like it's just dumb.
it is dumb. It's such a silly thing to say.
Yeah.
It's like defeating the whole purpose of the reason it was built in the first place. Regardless of how you feel about it, that's the point of it.
What was this about soda?
Oh yeah, this is our original podcast about soda.
We kind of moved past the soda, but we're in the
Anyway.
news
Let's
articles.
just call this whole
In other
podcast
news.
soda, not even like
Soda.
you're wrong. It's just
Soda
called
cast.
soda.
Podcast.
It's just a video called soda in quotation marks.
You should, because it pops off.
What? What?
I'm
See, that's
really
my
drunk
fucking
right now.
face, Courtney.
Hey, fucking fight
Do
me.
you want to fight?
Hey, bro.
Dude,
we
I've
can
been
take it
wanting to
outside.
fist fight, but you know,
Please don't.
I don't want to break my nose.
Yeah, let's talk about this.
Oh, breaking your nose.
I broke my nose before.
I don't
Yeah,
wanna
it doesn't
I
seem fun.
never
It's
wanna
lame.
break
It's
my
lame as hell.
Wait, baby. If you break
Yeah,
my nose, I
I
can get
fucking-
cosmetic surgery.
No, see, when I broke my nose, I fucking... You know the water places in parking lots?
Yeah.
Where you fill up your
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
5-gallon bottles?
Yeah.
I fucking went to one of those, and they had the big concrete cylinder so your cars can't crash in, right? I got on top of both of them like a
Okay.
gymnast and was doing my fucking
Idiot.
deal. Fell on my
As you
fucking
do,
face
yeah.
onto the pavement, broke my nose. The first thing I thought, am I ugly now? I was like, I look at my dad. I was like, "Is it bad? Is it bad? Am I dead? Is it bad?" He's like, "No, it's fine." I'm like, "Okay, cool." And I just bled for a while.
Wait, so you broke your nose?
I broke my nose. I went home. And I was like, "I'm fine. Just give me some ice." And I just laid there with ice for
I
like
give you-
15 minutes. And then I said, "Dad," he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I need to go to the hospital." He's like, "I know, son." And he took me to the hospital and they took care
Wow.
of me. Yeah.
freaking
That's
Wait, how
cool.
was that?
pussy
crooked?
ass.
Huh?
Was
I
it
do
crooked or
read
just
my-
No, it wasn't even like there's a little bump right here. Like you can feel where it healed. It wasn't super crooked or anything,
Yeah.
thank God. And I have like a nose that sticks out a lot. I thought it would be a
Yeah.
lot worse.
No,
Flat.
see, I deviated my septum
Michael
in
Jackson
soccer.
instantly.
This girl
Ooh.
fucking elbowed me in the fucking face, and I was like gushing out blood, and I was like, dog.
Holy shit.
And then
That's
my
awesome.
nose is just like,
Yeah. I can see it. I can see it like a tiny bit, but I couldn't see it before.
but one side, yeah, like one side's a little bit more to the other. so it's
I didn't
like
even notice till
close.
you told me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you fucked up. Now I think you're ugly.
Yeah, that's true.
I
I'm all the way as
Drink-
popular.
yeah. Courtney's ugly. Let's drink to that.
Oh yeah.
Steve is in hot shit right now.
Yeah, there you go, Steve. Ruined everything.
Yep.
That's a brave man.
That is a brave man.
Let's drink to Steve's bravery. Amen.
Amen, brother.
Amen.
I'm not gonna clink to that.
Okay.
We've clinked way
I
too many
think
times.
I rubbed the mic on that last clink. I apologize.
I'm gonna leave that in. I'm just gonna sprinkle that noise. I'm gonna sample it and throw it.
Honestly, that Snapchat is me. That's a big mood right now.
Oh shit!
No, keep it.
I'll save it. But that's
See,
not,
we
I'm
can
not
send
sending
it
it to
here.
anyone.
I'm so glad that Ben's going through all this audio and I'm not.
Ah.
So Ben's got
I
to
feel
cut out
like
all
this
this
is
bullshit.
unfair. At least
and
the
I know.
last podcast we stayed on topic a little bit.
Yeah, no, we got off topic so many times. I cut out at least 15 minutes of content.
This is gonna be at least cutting out like the whole podcast. We're gonna be.
This
listening
might
to
be. We're at 15 minutes. This might be a 30-minute podcast.
We're gonna have to cut out everything but the intro. We're gonna have to start fresh. This is bad.
Hello and welcome to the
Hi.
You're Wrong podcast.
Hello, welcome to You're Wrong. Thank you for tuning into the You're Wrong podcast. This is
That's a bad picture. I'm not gonna snap anyone while I'm drunk. Never mind.
You should never snap anyone when you're drunk.
It's not even a bad thing. It's just that I feel like I don't understand camera angles when I'm drunk.
Oh,
I don't understand
I don't-
camera angles when I'm not drunk.
The
It's
camera
high.
angles,
Yeah,
camera
Yeah,
angles
you
are
gotta
so
hide the
simple.
neck. Gotta hide the neck.
Camera angles are simple as hell, man.
Yeah.
I've taken so many classes on it. It's easy.
Ooh.
Beautiful. God bless.
Remember that one
When-
TikTok, you're like,
When do we end this podcast?
So here's the wrap up. You know, Mr. Pibb is better than Dr. Pepper.
Amen,
No.
Spaghetti
brother.
is trash.
No.
Yes, amen,
And-
brother. Yes, amen.
Yes.
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 You had spaghetti. No, wait.
With
You had spaghetti today.
With meatballs, yes.
Is delicious, right?
I didn't see
Trash.
anything wrong with it. So
These
I don't-
people think spaghetti
You're
is bad.
trash.
The majority wins.
Esteban's opinion is trash.
This is democracy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Amen,
You've been
brother.
listening to the Democracy Podcast. I'm your host, Ben. Joining us today was Evan.
Yo, yo, yo.
We had Courtney.
What's up? It's your girl.
Extra unexpected special guest, Steve.
Yes.
And of course, last but not least, our co-host, Zach Minyard.
I hate all of you people.
Thank you.
I
guys,
hate
for myself.
everyone here. Thank you
I
for
hate
listening.
myself.
Let us know in the comments what you think about this episode, especially how bad it
We
was.
should clink.
Clink,
One last-
yeah, one
one
last
last
clink.
clink.
One
One
last
last
clink.
One last.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Have a good day, and we'll see you next time.
Amen.
Bye.